Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Got a new Cardfight Vanguard video for you guys today. And do not worry, I have not forgotten you guys. I know I haven't done a Cardfight Vanguard stream yet this week, but I will be doing one tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we will be messing with decks from set 1 and upgrading them with set 2 support. I've avoided set 2 support, but now set 2 is finally right around the corner. So we need to upgrade all our decks. And we're also going to be messing with some decks and some stuff that's coming out in future sets, like this one right here. So if you guys want to be a part of that, or if you guys want to play me, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here tomorrow. That's Thursday if you guys are watching this on a different day. But today's video, we're going to be talking about this deck that I threw together for Sweet Night Blood Moon Yakumo Beni. So this is kind of like the partner deck to Emizawa, which you guys saw in my last video. And there's also a lyrical card that does the same thing, or that is part of the same nation. Perfect Game Shinomiya Runa. If you guys want to see that, you gotta let me know. But I threw this deck together on stream. I haven't really got to mess with it too much. It's a little bit weird because I am not a Dark States pro, but I found some unique interactions. I wanted to share with you guys my first draft with this build. If you guys are doing something different, let me know down in the comments and I will try it out and see if we can't break this deck in half. So first off, we got our ride line. Obviously, first map, Yakumo Beni, normal starter, grade 1. All of their support has the same effect as the Emizawa support, where they need your Vanguard to have a VSPO, which again, I don't know what that means. If you guys do, let me know down in the comments. But when this unit is rode upon by the grade 2 Yakumo Beni in its card name, call this unit to rear guard. When this unit attacks or boosts, this unit gets 5,000 power until end of battle. At the end of the battle, put this unit into the soul. So it gives you an early attack, goes right back to soul, so you don't have to worry about losing a card later. Grade 2. When you ride the grade 3 Yakumo Beni in its card name, search your deck for one Baromagnus, which is their main grade 2 support. Call it to rear guard and shuffle your deck. And when this unit is placed on rear guard, put a card from your hand to the soul, draw a card, and this unit gets 5,000 power till end of turn. That second effect we're probably going to use a lot less, but we do have cards that call from the soul, so it is possible. And then of course our grade 3. This thing's actually pretty cool. At the beginning of your battle phase, all of your opponent's vanguards get minus 5,000 power until the end of turn for every 5 cards in your soul. If your soul has 10 or more cards, choose one of your opponent's rear guards and you may put it into the soul. Then auto Vanguard. When this unit attacks, counterblast 1, perform all of the following according to the number of cards in your soul. 4 or more, choose up to 1 card from your soul, call it to rear guard. That basically means this is a minimum of 4 attack deck. 9 or more, this unit gets +1 drive until the end of that battle, and 13 or more, this unit gets +1 critical until the end of that battle. This all sounds great. The only downside I've seen with the deck is it doesn't have much dedicated soul charge, so you have to play generic stuff that can soul charge, which is a little bit tougher. Also, you gotta be careful because heavy soul charge decks mean deck out is a problem. So as far as the deck build, we have our 3 Persona rides. We're playing 3 Selfish and Graveyard. This deck counterblasts like crazy, but since you are going for a high soul, this thing actually becomes, legitimate, and it has an on-hit soul charge to help you get that soul charge. We're playing 4 Steam Gunner Tiskar. This is our energy cycler, and its second effect is actually pretty good when it's on the rear guard. If you Persona Road, Counterblast 1 or Energy Blast 3, and you may soul charge 1 until the end of that turn, this unit gets 5,000 power and boost, so it can make weird columns if we need to. So this is a fun one. This one was in our last build for Emizawa, Soaring Freedom Ford and Rivaltus. We can play this in this because this is a Dragon Empire Dark States combo card. For anybody that doesn't know what this thing does and why it's good in this deck, when this unit is placed on rear guard from the hand, other than during the battle phase, you soul charge 1, and this unit gets 5,000 power until the end of the battle. Then you can counterblast 1, perform one of the following. Either choose one of your opponent's grade 2 or greater rear guards and retire it, or choose a grade 2 or less card from your soul and call it. Dope. And again, it's Dragon Empire Dark States, so it was perfect. Sugar Nuts Kurumi Noah. What a name. This is their dedicated grade 2 support card. Has the same VSPO restriction. Auto, if your Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, this cost may be paid with Energy Blast 3, the same thing as the grade 2 for Emizawa. When this unit is placed on rear guard, counterblast 1, search your deck or drop for up to 1 Fancy Devil Army Robo. Call it to rear guard in the same column as this unit, and if you search your deck, shuffle your deck. That's obviously our grade 1, we'll get to that in a second. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, and your soul has 2 or more Fancy Devil Arm Robo, this unit gets power plus 10,000 active on your opponent's turn, which I think is pretty cool. We're playing one cat just for the counter charge. Obviously, we could play another Selfish Engraver, but this one needs less of a setup than Selfish Engraver does. 3 PGs. Obviously, we have our 1 Elementary down below. We're trying this guy out, Mary Wildmaster Avril. When this unit is placed on rearguard, you may soul charge 1. And when your other unit is placed in the same column as this unit, if your Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, this unit gets 5,000 power until the end of turn. Not a bad card, really easy to combo with to make things bigger. We can play a unit in front of it, and now gains 5k. We can use the grade 3 skill to call another unit in front of it, give it another 5k, and make a big boost. Really easy to use, and of course the soul charge. This is our support grade 1. When this unit is placed on rearguard, choose a card from your drop and put it into your soul. At the end of the battle, this unit boosts Sugar Nuts Kurumi Noah. Put 2 rearguards in the same column as this unit into the soul and draw a card. So basically, you play Sugar Nuts, you get Roro, you swing with them. If you have multiple copies, you have to have 2 copies of Roro in the soul to give this plus 10. Then they both go to the soul and you get to draw a card. We're playing 1 Cage of Furious Star. It's in a normal order, soul charge, choose a grade 3 or less card from your soul, call it to rearguard, it gets 5,000 power till end of that turn. Great way to keep on abusing these cards. We're playing 1 Radiance Caliburn. You can either use it for the draw 2 or for the counter charge. Probably mostly going to be for the counter charge. I already went over Elementire, and then our trigger lineup. We went with OG Dark States, though that is very easily subject to change because there's so many good options for over triggers now. We're going with front triggers over draws because this deck is going to soul charge a lot, and we don't want to risk deck out more than we already have to. 8 crit to try and close out the game, and of course heals. So this is the deck. This is our first initial build, and again, I am not a Dark States master, but we're gonna go jump into a game and see how we do. So I'll be right back. All right, we got a game. This hand's actually kind of good. I think I'm gonna send the bear back because we don't want to really have that. This is dead till turn 3, so we'll wait, and I think we'll keep the rest. Yeah. Yeah, I think we did a good job. We did lose the rock paper scissors, so we are going second, unfortunately. I think we've played against this person before and this deck. If I recall, this guy makes it so his columns get ridiculously sized and then he swings. So we got to be very careful here. Oh wait, no, he's playing Varga now. Okay, never mind. What's a good discard here? I kind of want to keep everything, so I guess we'll discard the trigger. Ride, and then of course we get our starter skill to draw. That's fine. Now we're gonna go main phase. We're gonna call this grade 1, and then we're gonna soul charge 1. And then we're just gonna go battle phase and swing. If he's playing Varga, we basically have to beat his ass. Or damage deny, one of the two. Oh, that's annoying. That's not. That's actually great. Because that means we have a solid setup for next turn. Alright, so now he calls Blaze Ember out, soul charges 1, and then why'd he draw? Oh, because he discarded Far Heart. Okay. He's not like me showing what he's doing, so I had to make sure I knew what was going on. And now he's calling an extra grade 1. Oh, he's trying to rush. That's fine. We'll guard this, and we'll just eat the Vanguard. Cool. Now it's our turn. I think we're actually going to discard the grade 3. I kind of want to keep everything else. Yeah. So now we ride. Now let me double check my grade 1 skill. It calls itself to this. Yeah, it calls itself. Boop. It gains 5k on attack and then or boost and then goes back to the soul. So we're going to call that out over here. Alright, do we want to do that? I think we want to do that. Then we want to call you out. Skill, Counterblast 1. Search deck. I'm gonna call out the bear. Deck shuffle, and then we're gonna call you out. You have plus 5k. And now we're gonna go battle phase. We're gonna go here. That's fine. Boop. Now see, he's going to grade 3. He's gonna want to use his Vanguard skill. So I think the smarter choice would be to hit the rear guards. So we're gonna go 18 here. And then skill to the soul, and we draw a card. And then we're gonna go over here. And then this is gonna go to the soul. And then we're done. Nice. That wasn't bad. Oh, whoops, that goes to soul too. Haha. I thought it only went to soul if I had 10 or more cards in soul, but no, it still goes to soul. And I didn't soul charge, did I? So I also got the soul charge because it hit. So how many cards do we have in soul now? 7? Beautiful. Does it not go to soul? Oh, whoops. Okay, so I was wrong. Doesn't really matter. Alright, what do we got here? $15, huh? Oop. That sucks. I would have liked to intercept, but I didn't really have anything to intercept with, so. That sucks. That doesn't, though. Cool. He's obviously going to swing again just to get the draw. And we get to stay at 3 damage, which means as long as we play properly next turn, we can block his divine skill. Now, obviously we're going to discard this to ride. Now we get our skill. Show. So now we call our grade 2. Skill. We're going to energy blast 3. To call out a bear. Deck shuffle. And then of course we have your skill. To energy blast 3 and draw. Beautiful. Alright, what do we got in our soul? We can call another grade 2 and rip another grade 1 out of soul. And it'll gain power. I think that works. Let's us draw some extra cards. So we soul charge 1. I'm gonna call. Let me make sure we have. Oh no, our last bear is in hand. That sucks. Because I think we have 2 already in the soul. Yep. So we gotta call this one from hand. That's fine. Let's just save the energy anyway. Alright, so now these have plus 10k power. This has plus 15k power. And how many cards do I have in soul? I have 7. I'm gonna have 9. Actually, I think I'm gonna have 8. Shit. So I don't get the extra drive. Unfortunate. Because her attack is perform all the following according to the number of cards. Oh, I do still get the drive because I'm going to have 9 at the time of swing. Okay, cool. Cool. Battle phase. We're going to go 33 to Van. Alright. Skill. To the soul. To the soul, we draw a card. We're going to swing. Skill. Counterblast. We're going to call it back out. We're going to do it again. Oh, no, we can't, because our grade 1 is in the soul, so we're not going to call that. So what we're going to call instead is... we will call... you. And then drive +1. And then you, and then skill. Power +5k, and then we're going to take a card from our hand. Draw a card, and this unit gets power +5,000, so we're going to put you into the soul. Alright, so that's 2 to pass. Alright, triple drive, first check. YOLO, because we've seen almost no triggers this whole game. Oh yeah, let's get it. Two, three. Alright, and then skill. That's fine. And then skill. To the soul. To the soul. And we draw another card. Not bad. Not bad. We were able to refurbish our hand. We could have gotten extra attack if he didn't hit the damage trigger. Next turn's going to be a lot better. We're going to try to use this intercept so we don't waste it. He's definitely going in as much as he can. We're going to try and block the divine skill as best as we can. Let's see what happens. I assume he's going to swing with her first. Let's see if he attacks out of order too. This is a skill check right here. $30k, 28, 33. You should have swung unboosted. Alright, now you're swinging 23. Ooh, PG this. Discarding one of our grade 3s. 2. Alright. Now he's restanding. He's doing all his shenanigans. How do I want to do this? Unfortunately, I think he's going to get the restand no matter what. So our best way to minimize damage is to take this one. Take the Vanguard when he swings with the Vanguard. And then PG the second attack. Sweet, we needed that. I see a small problem with this deck already. I really wish I had a Soul Blast. If I had a way to Soul Blast, this deck would be a lot more effective. Because our grade 1s all being in the Soul kind of hurts. Alright, that's 40k, that's a lot. Alright, we got you and you. Oh wait, that's not enough. Card. That sucks, because that's everything. Alright. Unfortunate. I'm in trouble. +5. I guess, fuck it. Here we go. So I forgot. At the start of my battle phase, for every 5 cards in soul, the Vanguard loses 5k, and I get to put one of his rear guards to soul if I have at least 10. So yeah. And then skill, counterblast. This is going to the drop. Now we gotta call one out. So we will. Do you need to be boosted? No, we'll call you out, and you get power plus 10. We might have a chance. We might have a chance to steal it. If we had any of those robos left in our soul or our drop, then we would be in a much better spot, but we don't. So he's trying to draw cards to live. That's 8k. He got one trigger on his two twin drives, so he's not holding on to a lot of defense. No guard. All right, first check. Heal trigger. Heal here. Second check. Critical. Power here and crit. Third check. All right, that's a heal trigger. That's annoying. I can't believe we stole that. Yeah, I will talk about that in post. So, what happened there, the reason we were able to steal that is because we Persona Road, giving our front row plus 10k, and then the start of main phase, start of battle phase skill, which is the part about this I forget about this card. Because I didn't do it on my first grade 3 ride, which I had 5 cards in soul, so his Vanguard should have had minus 5k. But having 10 cards in soul, his Vanguard gained minus 10k, and I got to put one of his rear guards to the soul, so I got rid of his intercept, so now my 15k trigger was able to actually swing for a real amount because they needed a trigger to guard it. And then I was able to get the extra attack with this thing, even though I couldn't call the grade 1 out. This thing still was just 30k because it gains 10k if I have 2 of them in the soul. So if I had a way to get this out of the soul, especially in drop, I had so many ways to call these cards, these grade 2s out, but no way to get the grade 1s from the soul. These only get from deck or drop. That's the only downside to this deck. So I gotta tweak it a little more. Let me know what you guys are messing with as far as text to try and make this a little more effective. But that was the deck, first try. Sorry for that little cut. I got attacked by my cat. Had to make sure you guys were still able to see the end of the video. I seriously thought we were all done there, especially having to deal with Varga's divine skill. But hey, luck of the draw. That's it for me, guys. And again, if you want to see my live stream tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time, 12 p.m., either here on YouTube or over on Twitch, twitch.tv/Zafikel. If you guys want to check me out on social media, those links are also down below. That's it for me. I'll catch you guys on this video. Later.